insane. Sneaking out the bathroom window at 7:45. We were growing up in a small town life. That we'd be 18 for the rest of our lives. Maybe settle down and then make you my wife. And then everything changed in the blink of an eye. It's hard when you face the truth inside and out. So don't go on blaming yourself. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Baby, I know this might sound crazy. When I drive by your place lately, the lights keep coming on. Why the lights keep coming on? Oh yeah, been 6 months since I saw you, and I know we're moving on. Yeah, the lights keep coming on. Why the lights keep coming on? Yeah, the lights keep coming on. Yeah, the lights keep coming on. Why the lights keep coming on? So close, I remember the days when we went and bought a couch and we got a new place. We were sleeping on the floor cause we both couldn't wait. You were straight out of a movie with the look on your face. Then we fast forward a year and a month, then the pain got deep and it started to cut. Told me how to come to this when it started as love. Yeah, I knew I couldn't stay cause it wasn't enough for you. It's hard when you face the truth inside and out. So don't go on blaming yourself. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Baby, I know this might sound crazy. When I drive by your place lately, the lights keep coming on. Why the lights keep coming on? Oh yeah, been 6 months since I saw you, and I know we're moving on. Yeah, the lights keep coming on. Why the lights keep coming on? Moving on, I thought it'd break me. Everything I lost, baby. I know how it might sound. Baby, I know this might sound crazy. When I drive by your place lately, the lights keep coming on. The lights keep coming on. Oh yeah, been 6 months since I saw you, and I know we're moving on. Yeah, the lights keep coming on. Oh, the lights keep coming on. Oh, the lights keep coming on. Roller coaster ride and I've been coasting, trying hard to forget. Going back and forth and you're ignoring, was it something I said? Turning pages, getting by. I'll be patient and you take your time. If you wanna take the long way, then baby that's okay. Out to Brooklyn, back to Broadway. Could you help me navigate? Try not to get too lost in the distance. You'll never know just what you were missing. If you wanna take the long way, then that's the way we'll take. Trying not to keep it complicated, I'ma leave it instead. Paint the picture, I'm there walking with you, alleyways and dead ends. Turning pages, getting by. I'll be patient and you take your time. If you wanna take the long way, then baby that's okay. Out to Brooklyn, back to Broadway. Could you help me navigate? Try not to get too lost in the distance. You'll never know just what you were missing. If you wanna take the long way, then that's the way we'll take. Who knows where we're going, or what it'll take. Waiting on the moment, but it's not today.
Perfectly on time. Just perfectly on time. Just, I'm never late. Wait, I forgot something. Hold on. There we go. Perfection. Now it's Christmas time. it is Christmas time, and no one can convince me otherwise. What a way to start. What a way to start. Alright. As you might have been able to tell from the... Yeah. Maybe quickness, thank you. As you might have been able to tell from the title of the stream, we have 1 hour, roughly, give or take, to do as many improvements as possible, and then we're just going to get it out there. We're just going to get it out there. Because we don't want to infinitely get stuck in the promise of that we're going to finish it. Also, I finished the collision problem that I was facing with this particular actor. Turns out it is not a collision issue, hence I did the quotation marks. Turns out that the AI had a margin of error for reaching its destination by -1, which is basically 1 unit, which was enough for it to stop just before it would touch the super thin collision. So I changed the margin of error to just be 0. So it needs to be exactly on that location for it to count. Now I am going to slightly move this back because otherwise the door collides into the player. So we're just going to... Oh, sorry, the adventurer. So we're just going to do that everywhere. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So that's something I fixed now. I spent like 6 hours on it, but I fixed it. So, great stuff. So, another thing I want to do, and we're just going to do these in like a rolling format. So, if you see something where you think like, that's bad, we should improve it, call it out in chat, and we're going to add it onto the list. First things first. This particular, I would say something minuscule like, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Hang on. Let me do that. Good call out, Jago. Good call out. Here we go. Let's do 0.1. And then additionally, to counteract any issues, I can delete this BP because I used it to test. And then additionally, inside of the viewport, we're just going to stop being stupid. And we're just going to slightly increase it to like 20 or something. You know, make it a bit thicker. You know. Alright, so first things first. Look what happens when we go through here and our guy comes in, our Dave, and we're like, okay, we have to sort of like catch it. How much information do I have on the progress bar in the back there? Not very much. Like, I cannot see when it hits the top. So, let's go into the blueprint. Oh, that's the master trap, sorry. Hang on. And then specifically, we're going to go into the viewport, and we're going to basically take this, and we're going to rotate it onto its side, and we're going to place it kind of like here. Same goes for the other one. Are they now at the same height? Hang on. -155, 150. Oh, sorry. 110, 130. Aha. 130. And then in terms of the X, yeah, we need this one to be at -20. Is that roughly right? Yep, that's roughly okay. Perfect. Because now, is that right? Probably needs a bit more. Hang on. We can close these two. And we can close that one. We probably need both of these to be at minus. Actually, just probably at 0 would be just fine. Same for this one, 0. Because this way, when we have a similar scenario, I need to fix the door, by the way. That's the next thing we'll do. That's the next thing we'll do. Look, if now Dave starts waiting, and I'm like waiting, this is always in my view. Like, I can see the information that I need, right? I can see how close it is, which is perfectly fine. So, great. Another thing fixed. Oh, I love the beam. The beam is so cool. I love that we learned stuff about VFX to be able to do this. There we go. All right, cool. So Dave's gonna go and wait. There's no real way to telegraph that he's waiting, but that's okay. Anyway, oh, crash, bang, crash. Alright, let's send a restart. We'll fix that crash at some point. Seeing as it's an editor-only crash, we talked about this last time. It's an editor-only crash, so it's something we'll have to deal with. Okay, another thing we need to improve is collision, which actually we'll do in a second for this second part. We need to build the whole second part. Door. We need to fix door. So right now, what happens is this door won't wait for the power relay to be fully finished. Like, I can't open it if I haven't activated the power relay. But if I activate it and then already click it, it already happens. So, my theory is that the power relay, when it gets triggered, yeah, when it gets triggered, it basically sets this value to say that it's been triggered. In the door, when we try to open up the door, maybe questions. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. Appreciate. It is almost Christmas. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I've heard of my Nintendo Switch for the first time in over a year. I saw a good Black Friday discount. So this is which deal did you get? What did you buy? We check if doors open. We check if relay has been triggered, which is true. So really, we need to delay this, basically. Yeah, so really what I want to do here is I just want to do this once. Like, we're never going to do this twice, ever. And then this one specifically, we can add it there. There we go. Now, what'll happen is it won't open up anymore until now. Boom! Another thing fixed. Any good game recommendations? Yes, probably. Danganronpa Anniversary Edition for 3. Oh, nice. Any good game recommendations for the Switch? I don't play on the Switch very often. I liked Animal Crossing for a bit, but it kind of got a bit boring after like 3 hours, for me at least. I wouldn't recommend the newest Pokemon if the performance is anything to go by. Just blatantly releasing with huge memory leaks, which is crazy to me. But I mean, you know, if you love Pokemon and you're willing to wait for the performance update, then by all means, right? Get it. I'm pretty sure it probably will be on sale for Black Friday. Maybe only on the day itself, but it should be on sale. Beyond that, I don't know. I don't play on Switch very often, so I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm drawing a blank. Okay. UI piece fixed. Door fixed. Collision fixed. Second part needs to be built. Which needs to be slightly more difficult than the first part, and not as difficult as the second part. So, how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? What do we want to do? We probably want to do some wacky act stuff. You know, create a nice, cool, like, offset little puzzle, maybe. Probably we want to introduce it a little sooner, right? Like, kind of like there. Switch has been just gathering just because of the lack of justifiable games. Agreed. In my opinion, they've been, I mean, they've been selling because it's a super casual console, which is totally fine. But honestly, with the track record Nintendo has been having recently, oh, not even say in the past 3 to 4 years, I guess. I don't know. Personally, I don't see enough reason to buy in, right? Like when the Steam Deck came out, I was like, oh, I can play all my PC or most of my PC games on a handheld, which is great. That's a really good value deal. Probably this at the end, I reckon. Probably something like here. And then we do another one. Kind of like this. Or maybe, actually... Oops. Let's put this at 100 so we can just move this stuff easily. There we go. Oh no, that's too far. Hang on. Is that too far? Yeah, hang on. There we go. There we go. If we do this, and then we put the motion start delay, this one to 0, this one to 1. Should it be to 1? I think 1 is the full cycle, isn't it? So let's put this at 0.5. And this one 0. This one at 0.5. And this one at 0. There we go. And then I kind of, I want to definitely introduce this trap one more time. You know, kind of give the player a reason, give people a reason to kind of practice with it again. Kind of like there, kind of like in the middle-ish, kind of like there. Then I want to make sure that on this one specifically, we've got both of them visible. Visible, yes. There we go. And then what I want to do extra, I kind of want to do something a little funky here. And just kind of like this-ish. And I want to set the play rate of these to like 0.5, to half the speed, basically. Which will only actually be at the start. That won't persist. But that's okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how this works out. Oh shit. I can't blast through it anymore. I forgot about that. We should also remove the debug lines. We probably should remove the debug lines. Alright, here we go. See, this is now perfect information distribution. This is great. There we go. Alright. Alright. Ooh, that's close. Cool. Come on, Dave. Hurry up. There we go. Great stuff. He's waiting. Oh, that's still not updating the text for some reason. Okay. Someone to fix in a second. Look at that. Look at that slow motion. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and then it kind of like returns to full speed. Alright, come on, Dave. Oh, nope. We'll stop it. Okay, there we go. No, Dave, stop it. Ah! Oh, no. No! Dave, you died. Why do you keep walking? Dave? Okay, that's a bug. That's something we can fix. There we go. Come on, Dave. There we go. Okay, let's estimate. Ooh. No, Dave, hurry up. Okay. Ooh, no, I missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, wrong place to hesitate, Dave. You know it. Oh, okay, wait, let's first... Oh, crash. There we go. Send a restart. Alright. Yes, open these 3 things, please. Actually, do we need to? Yes, we do. Let's fix that text issue. When do we change? Oh, what's the ref level door? There we go. That's why I wasn't updating. Because this guy is setting to this. Yeah. There we go. That should update everything correctly. Oh, no, here we go. Really, is that the original door? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, interesting. And then this one is on door 2. Perfect. Okay, problem solved. AI bug of not changing the animation state once we die, basically. Let's have a look. So we check if they have died. If that is, we set the value in the blackboard as true, which means we abort itself. Yeah, we abort itself, but we don't actually... or has died. Get blackboard. No, not what I wanted to do. This one. Get value as bool. Has died. This might fundamentally break it, I'm not sure. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it should be... Yeah, no, or. Yeah, or is fine. Okay, let's make Dave die. There we go. We could, by the way, probably update the speed of that power relay. Alright, Dave, go ahead. Do to death. See what happens. Okay, let's try it on an axe trap when there's forward momentum. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Oh. Okay, that's not entirely right. Because then it calls stop all movement and it switches it to idle. Probably what I should do instead of what I've just done. I have to keep this the same. And then instead, inside of this one, whoa, I'm casting on tick. So that seems a bit pointless. Let's make this a pure cast. Seems a bit more efficient. So it's basically saying, yeah, it's basically trying to get this value. That's basically what it's trying to do. But if this is true, then I kind of needed to stop all movement anyway. Oh, this is gonna balloon, isn't it? And then I should oh boy. Oh boy. No, there's an easier way to do this. Hang on, there's an easier way to do this. Let's not overcomplicate. Overcomplication is the death of progress, or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Instead, I could say, something like, adventure change animation state. Yeah, to AI dead. my mind is currently going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I need to make a enum for this. Enum death reasons. Is it death reasons? Is that really what we're doing here? No, there's an even easier way to do this. There is. I can just say, I can basically just get the blackboard and say, oh, hang on. I see messages coming in from YouTube. Oh, but I can't see what it says. Oh, it's spam on YouTube. Oh well. They're talking about free girls in my city. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Get value as bool. And then I can say get has died. And everyone keeps saying that YouTube is like the next platform. Oh, I'm getting the wrong thing. Hang on. Get controller. Everyone keeps saying that YouTube is like the next streaming platform, the next king in streaming. I don't see it. Not yet. And then I need to cast to AIC this one. Make it a pure cast. I know this will succeed. If this one succeeds, the rest will succeed. And then based on this, I need to get has died. And that's what I gotta plug into here. And then based on that variable. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, do we really need to go to YouTube and ban these people? God damn it. This is annoying. Okay, this one, and then this one, and then yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. This person is now banned. Very awesome. Okay, great stuff. Stupid people wasting your time on spamming. Alright, basically what I want to do is I want to say that if it's true, cool, but additionally I want to say if this value is true, so if the player has in fact died, we should instead play the dead animation instead of the idle animation. Now let's format all of this. There we go. Stop the active movement. If the cast successful, reset the image states of the AI. There we go. And we'll just pull this out like so. Great stuff. All right. And then I just gotta reinstate the what I just removed here, basically. Oh no, I'm doing it here. God damn it. I was resetting the size of the node here. I thought undos were blueprint specific, but I guess not. Can get all of this. Plug this in. Get has died. And then say or and plug these guys in. There we go. Excellent. So now, abort self, yes. So now I think this is a bit of an assumption, but I suppose we'll find out. Also, let's quickly pull one of these traps forward, just to make testing a little easier. Kind of like that. And let's put the player start a little bit forward, so that all this is a bit faster. Okay. Right, come on, Dave. Die for us. Do it for science. it worked. I don't know what broke it in the first place, but it worked again, so... This is great. This seems to consistently work. So that's great. Lovely. Alright, another thing fixed. I'm just thinking, is there anything else I want us to do there? Probably not. No. The only thing I did want to change is about the power relay. Let's make this in length. Jesus. Let's make it, I don't know. 0.75. Let's make it half the length that it was. And let's, in terms of the curve that I want it to use, let's make it a break curve, because then I can do stuff like this. I can like exponentially increase the speed of it, so to say. Here we go. We might actually want to put this one on user. So I think we can pull it out a little bit. No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. This should improve that experience a little bit. There we go. Now it's more like a lever being like, you know, like a sudden thing. It also uses the round rotation points. Just sell that. We should also place this guy back where he belongs. Oh, Jesus. That is close, Dave. Alright, let's fix the rotation point. Set a relative rotation of the lever. Yeah, so instead we should add a scene point here. Scene component called lever rotation point, which we should then place at the bottom. At the bottom of this lever. Oops, Jesus. Kind of like here, a little bit to the left. A little further to the left. Kind of like that. And then a little bit like that. Okay, and then instead we will change the rotation of the lever rotation point. And then I just gotta, for this one, I just gotta get the relative rotation out of the lever point instead of the lever itself. Great stuff. Let's see what that looks like. Bonk. There you go. Much more lever-like. Much more lever-like. Much better. All right. Cool stuff. We fixed all of that. Let's place this guy back where he belongs, which was it here at the front? Yes, I do believe so. Kind of like this, give or take. Yeah, it's perfectly at 8,000, so yeah, sure. We'll take it. Okay, as for the puzzle here, so I think one thing I want to do is inside a trap movement, when we reset, I actually want to reset it to this variable here, the trap movement time and play rate, so that way when we customize the play rate per trap, it'll always reset back to what we had intended it to be, rather than only being a one-time use. I think that's much better if we do it this way. Okay, and then for this one as well, same thing, trap movement, and then the reset line is at this one in there. Oh, don't do that. Jesus. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then we can probably just pull this whole thing back, actually, kind of like that. Okay, what's this doing? Alright. Play axe whoosh sound at appropriate location. Okay, cool. Now that's commented as well. Let's move this down. Okie dokie. So that's great. There was something else. Oh, it crashed. There was something else just now that I thought of that we had to do. Oh yeah, the UI. That's something we gotta do. But also the level dressing on this side. So let's do a little bit of level dressing. Let's introduce a little bit of level movement too. Ooh. Minus. Oh, wrong way. Oh, apparently not. Minus 600. There we go. Also, why is this so goddamn long? That's stupid. There we go. It's a bit more reasonable. Let's do that. That's even more reasonable. Oops. 5. Does that touch? That just doesn't touch. That's annoying. There we go. That does. Okay. Cool. Let's put this back to 100. Let's increase our speed a little bit, and let's place this guy there. And then let's place it at minus 5,000. There we go. So here we kind of keep the same thing going, right? Let's block this off as well so it doesn't like allure people to go the wrong way. Don't need D&D stuff right now. I'm not busy with that. Let's reduce it in size a little bit. Same in the height. This is not how you normally would resize geometry. Don't do what I do at the moment. I'm just trying to do it fast. Normally you just resize geometry by actually using the brush settings rather than what I'm doing. Alright, let's put this a little bit here potentially and then kind of like increasing the size again. Okay, and then actually let's make it a little shorter and then move it. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let's grab this wall. No, that's too big of a wall. Do I have small wall? I do. That's the perfect size too. Okay. Oh, that's almost right. Because what I want to do is I want to make the player kind of cross here and cross again at the end. That'd be kind of like ideal. Because then they have to be quick about certain things. Probably kind of like this. And then another wall. Or like that. Perfect. Well, I wouldn't call it perfect, but relatively close to perfect. There we go. And then there we go. Good enough. Okay, then we take this one, we put it at 100, and we move and copy. Oh, this is annoying. It's okay. I can actually just move everything. It's fine. There we go. There we go. And then we just gotta make a bridge in a second. So this one can go to minus 4,500. This one's a minus 4,300. Minus 4,100. So on the weekend, well, I hope it's on the weekend. On the weekend, I hope to be able to do a stream where we look at people's games again and we give them feedback. Because there've been some pretty interesting requests that came by in the past week or so. So I'd love to take a look at that with everyone and just see what we think. See what kind of feedback would be best to share, and you know, how to encourage people to make the best possible games. That's kind of the idea. I should have not deselected it. There we go. Okay, kind of like that, but then we actually want so this will be bit of a stress test, to be honest, to see how adept the player is at controlling their character. So let's see if we do this. Is that in the right place? It's not. No, it kind of is. Alright, and then... oh. Man, that nav mesh rebuilding from time to time. It's scary. Makes me think it crashed. Luckily, Unreal's pretty good at saving things on the fly, so... I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so we've got all the structures in place. Now we just gotta grab the specific collisions here. The blocking volumes. So this one can go kind of here. And this is just so that the player doesn't fall down the gap, basically. That's kind of the idea. Is that about right? That's about right. Okay. Oh, actually, what I can do here instead, I can probably instead pull this one towards the middle and just increase it in size on this on the y-axis to make it one big blocking volume. Saves me time. I should have actually done that for a lot of these. Now that I think of it. Because the character can't jump anyway. The player can't jump, so... you know. Doesn't matter at this point. Okay. So that's all set up. Great stuff. Shall we give it a shot? Shall we give it a playthrough? See how it goes? Because what are we on? We're okay. We have about half an hour left to do any kinds of updates and stuff. Bam. Just like that. Perfect. Alright. Come on, Dave. Show us what you can do. I'm still not entirely happy about the readability of this trap, but at the same time I'm also like, okay, well, you know, it's fine. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. There's one other thing I might want to change. Oh, look at this slow-moving trap. Oh, Dave, that's super, super close. The way. Ooh. No, Dave, don't hesitate, please. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have no idea how I made that. That is tricky. That is really, really tricky. But I might have a solution for that already, now that I think of it. Which is a bit of a nasty solution. Bit of a game designer versus player thing going on here. Not really versus player, but like it's not the fairest solution, let's put it that way. Come on, Dave, you got this. And besides that, the idea is to replay, right? Not to get it right the first time around. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Where does he spawn? That's not entirely... Ooh. That's actually an interesting question. The player has to kind of has to get Jesus, has to go back to the player pretty quickly in order to make sure they don't die again. So that's definitely something to think of. Come on, Dave, get on there. There we go. Nope. Whoa. This is tricky every single time. And I have slightly the feeling that because we're used to the game, that, you know, this is easier for us now, but I think this is pretty hard for new players. So we'll see. what did I just think of? So this section is pretty cool, but I need a solution for this part here. Whoops, why did I just... Okay, there we go. So what I was thinking of doing is I could shorten this plank specifically and kind of like make it go like this way. Same goes for this one. Kind of shorten it and make it move kind of like this way. And this one, I could kind of like put it here as like a middle beam. Then the player could, you know, access this trap and kind of see Dave at the same time. Which introduces, you know, interesting level design concepts for, you know, what kind of visibility is needed, truly, for the player to take their actions, right? So it's a bit tricky. Because for how cool it could equally feel as frustrating. So it requires lots of testing. Okay, so we did the second level section. Great stuff. Shall we do UI? Because UI, there's a bit of stuff that needs to change. Because look, we still got lots of stuff going on here. So the Dave def counter is fine. Traps less than level is fine. Disable the traps for finding items or triggering them is not fine. And the little progress bars are off center, and they're also the wrong color. So we've got a few things to do. Oops, no, I don't want to go to collections. I don't even know what collections do, to be honest. No idea. UI, master UI. Cool. Yeah, we've already set these to be invisible. Let's go into the... Wait, what? Where are our progress bars? Do we... What? Wait, am I stupid? Do we have more than one UI? No, right? I don't think we do. Oh, we do! Oh shit, we do! Oh, crazy stuff. Okay. Alright, so as we can see, it's still definitely off-center. So let's... let us move this one. Let's see, its anchor is in the middle. Its position should really be minus 40. And probably 20. And this one should be minus 30 and minus 40. Let's make sure this is universally the same. There we go. Is that right? That doesn't look right anymore. But neither does this. Does it? I have no idea. They shouldn't be correct, but hey, here we are. Crazy. Okay. Anyway. And then I just want to hop into Affinity Designer. If I can just load it. Oh, I didn't activate it yet. Oh, fuck. Let me check. Affinity. Where's my product key? Product key. Alright, sign in. Downloads and product keys. Hold at the bottom. Here we go. Can I get my product key? Or do I just need to add a product key? What is my product key? I have no idea. Is it just this? I'm just guessing here. No, that doesn't look to be it. Where do I see this? It's not showing me at all. Okay, well, then I'll just, how can I make this in a really scuffed way? Well, I know how. Go away. Alright, I know how. It's called, reticle PNG. On pngitems.com. Okay, I need something. I'll type in crosshair instead, because reticle is a bit too military. Crosshair. There's a lot of military crosshairs. We'll do this one. Can I download this? Download. There we go. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, with photos, please. Wow, look at that reticle. All right. Let's close this stuff. And then we can pop. Let's see, what is it? We can go into art, and then we can go into textures. That's gonna and UI textures, and we'll drag this in. Great stuff. Yeah, looks fine to me. And then inside of here, we'll just say the image can be whatever it is, PNG. This one. Great stuff. Let's just rename it to Crosshair so that we know what it is. Crosshair. Okay, now let's see what that looks like. Okay, well that's already a little better. That's better than a little white square. It gives a bit more of a sense of aiming, which is kind of cool. The only problem now is that this one is for cold, so we can go into fill color, and we can actually make this a bit more the color that the material is of the beam, which is kind of like the ice color. So we can actually copy this over. Can we? Oh no! Can we copy over the entire color, perhaps? We cannot. Okay. Well, 0.233. So 1 on blue and 0.233 on green. Okie dokie. 0.233. There we go. Much better. And then as for the as for the lava, which are by the way both the exact same material, just a different color, it's 1 on red and 0.0085. 0.0085. That's a really small amount of green. Ah, shit, I clicked save. God damn it. It's gonna take us 50 light years to save this shit. Alright. 1 on the red, 0.0085 on the green, and 0 on the blue. Alright, now if we play, there we go, we've got it. We've got a slow, and we've got a speed. Which now corresponds to the colors, which is really nice. It's a super small change, but it makes such a difference. Then as for the crosshair, I actually might want to change the color of this, to be honest. But I actually don't want to make that red, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it'll allow me to do that, to be honest. Which is a little bit shit. But it is what it is. Okay, it's good enough for now. It's good enough for now. Okay, so that's that part fixed. And then instead of saying the adventurer mustn't die, which is just super weird English, Save the adventurer. There you go. That roughly works. Justification on this is in the middle, and location of this is size to content is what is the size of this? It's 1920 in the width, so that is 450 for 60. That is 960. Whoops, minus 960. Oh, it counts a weird place. No, wait, if it's 920. Oh yeah, that will be 960. Half of this, so that would be 480. Yeah, minus 480. Does that put it at the middle? No, it does not. Minus 470. Oh shit, minus 500. Minus 490. Minus 495. Jesus, minus 497. Minus 493. There we go. That's in the middle-ish. It's good enough. Slow down or speed up the traps to save the adventurer. Ooh, or something, I don't know. Justification for this guy as well in the middle. There we go. Okay, so that's that fixed. And then we probably want to add a little note here. Oh shit. Probably a little note here in the bottom right that says ask to quit. We probably want to put this like right here in the bottom and put the anchor also in the bottom right. Just to kind of give people an idea of like, hey, you can actually press escape to quit, which I'm not entirely sure if we actually implemented that. Let's check that. This one, game mode. Did we add that? Actually, this wouldn't be in the game mode. This would be inside of the either the player character or the player controller. Doesn't look to be in the player controller. And it's also not in the player character. Okay. So let's quickly go into the project settings, into the input. Yeah, we don't. So we make one for quit game, which we use escape for. Oops. There we go. And then we can basically in here say quit game. Oops, we want the other one. We want the input. And then we want to say quit game. We want to ignore platform restrictions. Yeah. Okay. I should probably get a reference to self and then get PC. Oh no, get controller. No, this is overcomplicating. It's overcomplicating it. We don't need to do this. We don't need to worry about this. If I now were to, for example, if I were to set this button, because escape is the default button to stop a play session. If I set this to, I don't know, H or something, H. And then if I were to play, I can press H and it'll stop the play session. So that's kind of the idea. All right, input. Let's set back to escape. Very cool. Okay, so what does the new thing look like? Slow down the speed of the traps to save the adventurer. Very cool. There's a lot of text on screen, though. Let's place escape to quit in the top left. And let's increase the size of the text there at the bottom. Let's decrease the size of the text at the top. And let's remove the traps less than level, because we're not disabling them. So there's no point in knowing how many there are. So Okay, so this guy to the top left makes more sense. I have a feeling. All this is based on feelings until we test it. And then trap counter. We can set this to not visible. Visible, hidden. Okay, let's decrease the size of this guy, which would be in the text size, which we can make 50. I wish there was an easier way to outline specific elements. Like, I know you can use boxes and stuff like that, but it'd be nice if we could just do it a little easier. And then increase the size of this one to like 32, because it's a long text. We don't want to increase it too much, but close enough. Close enough. All right, we're also going to be rating someone in like 30 minutes. So, yeah. If you guys have any specific suggestions, I have some people that I know on Twitch where I'm like, oh yeah, you guys deserve my 3 viewers or 4 viewers, I don't know. You guys deserve it because they're awesome creators. Okay, so all this has been set up. We don't use this text anymore, so let's just, for the sake of it, oh, it's already all hit. It's put hidden. Great. Okay, we can actually also trap counts. We can also just do that. Trap hint. We don't have that anymore. This one. Adventurers died, we do have that, so that should be okay. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's a lot less clutter. Just for text readability, let's grab these two. And let's go into outline. Make this, I'm trying to remember from the previous game. 5 is a bit too much. 2.5 is probably better. And then additionally, we probably want to put a nice shadow color. Actually, yeah. There we go. And then we probably want to, actually we probably don't want to put this, sorry, we don't want to put this at like a full opacity, probably more like 0.7 or something. And then the offset can be probably 2 on both sides. Maybe even more, maybe 5. There we go. There we go, that's showing a bit better. There you go. 5 is a bit too much, but that creates way more readable text. Which is just nice to see. Yeah, 5 is a bit too much. Let's try it again. Shadow offset on 3. And then I need to do the same for this. 3. Put this at 1. And the same goes for this text as well. There we go. Text readability can be a killer if it's not done properly. I'm not sure about the red text. Get Dave def counter text 0. This one requires a space bar in the middle. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. There we go. Okay, okay. It's a small detail. It'll be fine. All right. The only thing I wasn't sure, but I don't think we can change that inside of the graph too much because they're strings. It's not text, so there's no No rich text inside of a string. It's fine. We'll leave it as it is. Okay. Any more upgrades we want to do on the UI? Don't think so, right? I think we're okay with this. I think we've got a pretty good idea. Oh, debug lines. We got to remove debug lines. Which is inside of here. None. None. And then I just gotta go into the master blueprint for the player character. And for this one as well, none. Yeah. Debug lines is removed. We can make it a shipping build as well. To yeah, there's one more. Sorry, we can make a shipping build to remove all debug lines automatically. But shipping builds tend to introduce separate issues, which is also why it's important to make shipping builds as soon as possible. And if you don't know where to do that, that's in platforms, and then depending on your platform, but for Windows, you can choose what you want to build. So what I actually want to do here for this one, let me just double check how I set up the door. I want to give a status indication. This one. This is just text render components. Cool. All right. Let's add text render components. We only need 2. Or maybe even only 1. Dave is waiting for door to be opened. And I can make justification in the center. And then I can actually, there we go. Let's see what this looks like in the level. No, it's not too shit. It's not too shit. Can probably move a bit more. Yeah, that's roughly it. Okay. Let's increase. Let's first move it a bit to the right. Let's increase the size to like 50. 50 is a bit much. Let's do it on 38. There you go. That roughly works. And then let's remove this debug line. We should comment this whole thing as well. I don't know why we're overlapping these. That's crazy. On begin overlap, check if it is the adventurer. On end overlap, check if it is the adventurer. Okay. There we go. And then we want to do 2 things. Set the new destination location for the AI. It's relatively simple. It's just a lot of code because there's a bunch of calculations going on. And then this one is set the value in the blackboard to indicate that the AI is waiting for a trap. Is waiting, really. Cool. Okay. And I just want to make sure that on begin overlap, we also want to, because this one on default should not be visible, we should set visibility to true. And equally, when we end overlap, we should set it to false. There we go. Oops. There we go. Let's see, what are we doing on time? Okay, we're kind of like hitting the end here. So let's finish this up. And then I kind of want to set color. Set color, text render color. Break. Oh, it doesn't do that. Hang on. Make color. There we go. Whoa. What's in the fuck? Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Some very quick quality of life feature. Text render color timeline. Play from start. And here we want one track, which is a float track, which is red color track. And we just, for like a duration of 1 second, we want to create a few curve points. Where this one and that one are at value 1. 0.25, shit, 0.25. 0. 0.5. 0.75. 1. Let's put these all to user points. There we go. It's a bit more flowy. And then I would have to just plug this in here. I think this works. I have no idea if this is going to work. I think so. Pretty sure it will. Come on, Dave. Time to go. There we go. There we go. That's a cool visual. But the axe like coming into the camera like that. There we go. See what happens? Okay, so it's black because it's got the wrong values, but that's okay. Let's just move this over here so we can test this a lot quicker. Alright, come on, Dave. Walk into it. Oh, now it's blue. What the hell? Oh. Right, we need to reverse this, if anything. Wait, do we? Wait, white? The color white is... yeah, the presence of all colors. Of all primary colors, so... I guess I need to plug this into all of them? I think? Come on, Dave. What? I'm confusion? You know what I could also just do, right? Because I'm a tiny bit lazy. I could also just get color. I could break this color. Oh, why is it using... Wait. Make color. Aha. Screw you. I won't be able to... yeah, I won't be able to use... Well, I can just convert it, actually. Green and alpha all go in there. And then red... Oh, it doesn't allow that. And I don't think I can make it by track. No, I can't. No, it doesn't allow that. Okay, I wonder why it uses bytes to determine color for the text render component, rather than just floats. Well, you know what? It's called simplicity. Bam. Bam. And instead, we'll just make this... what the hell? Where did it go? Make it red. Is it because I said it's a... Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Test one more time. Come on, Dave. There we go. Perfect. Good enough. The only thing we might want to add, which actually I don't think we can do inside of a text render component. No, we can't. I was gonna add like an outline and stuff, but it's all good. It's all good. All right. So this is done. Let's move this back to its original location, like that. Then we do this. And then one thing that we can't forget, which is super duper important, we got to go into project settings, into maps and modes, and we just got to say the default game mode is the master game mode. And then, yeah, okay, so we've already set the default maps to the right map, which is always good, but always make sure to check this when you build your game. All right, anything else we need to do? I don't think so. I think we've got everything. So let's go into Windows. Let's make it a shipping build anyway. Give it a moment. There we go. And let's package this project. Oh wait, what? The SDK for Windows is not installed. Oh, this problem again. No. The SDK for Windows is not installed properly. I remember this. I fixed this on the old computer. Here we go. Okay, lots of people are saying this link solves it. Great stuff. Let's install this .NET SDK, which is good stuff. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, so this is something that Unreal, for some reason, doesn't like package along with the install of Unreal itself, which is a little bit annoying. There's probably some kind of like licensing reason for it, but it means you have to separately install it. So, and just for in case anyone runs into this issue in the future and is somehow landing on this stream, let me post a link in chat. Just in case, I don't know, just in case anyone needs it. There it is. I always recommend not downloading things from the internet, like random links in forums, but in this case, I know that this works. I say before it shows up as not working. Alright, let's quickly close. And then let's wait for Epic to open up. There we go. And let's restart the project. This is where you can see like the difference of like the new CPU I have. Pretty sus if you ask me. Yeah, I know. Yeah. This is where you can see the power of the new CPU that I've got. It loads everything so quickly. It's insane. All right, let's see if that fixed it. I hope so. Oh, editor crash? Question mark? Oh, almost. Okay, cool. Package project. So I believe if you press continue anyway, and then we go into, it just needs to succeed once to actually not show up anymore as failing. There we go. Save it as a separate version. Select folder. Oh, that's way too quick. System cannot find the path specified. That is way too quick for building. Here we go. Error in feature pack. Invalid JSON token. TP virtual reality BP. Do I have any VR plugins installed? I do not. Sorry, let's try that one more time. Yep, in this folder, please. What does it say about the start? All that looks fine. That's all fine. That's all okay. Pix kept flowing filter initially. That's fine. We're not using Pix, so that's okay. Yep, that's all server stuff, which we're not using, so that's all okay. Oh, this seems fine. Everything here is fine. Yeah, it's loading everything correctly. Then it wants to start the jobs. And then it points to the issue in the feature pack. But is that also where it exits? It's not. It exits later. Yeah, it destroys the notification that it pulls up. And then it starts complaining about, okay, system cannot find the path specified. And that's when it starts destroying everything else, basically. Okay, hang on. Let's Google this. UE5, the system cannot find the path specified. I'm not the first one to Google this. Okay. Okay. There's lots of people complaining about this issue. Okay, let's try something here. If we go into where Unreal is installed, which is in here, and then Epic Games. No, let's do the one. This one. Sorry, you guys can't see this. It's just because there's some files that are on here that I can't share. What is it called again? Run UAT. There's way too many files here. Run UAT. No items. That's strange. Hang on. Engine build batch files. Let's have a look. Engine build batch files. Run UAT. There it is. Oh no, hang on. So I'm not sure if we can open this with a text editor. Doesn't look like it. Open with Notepad. No. Open with Notepad. And there's one particular variable that I need to change. Which is somewhere in here. Oh shit. Oops. Set turnkey. It's not in this file. This is a little strange. But is that the issue, or is the issue in fact that it fails on this? Let's see if we can fix that issue. UE5 error in feature pack. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are having this issue, relatively recently too. Okay. Sorry, this is like super frustrating. Okay, well then the only thing that I can still imagine doing, so let's modify first, and then let's get the .NET stuff, because that's what's being recommended, and then the C++ stuff as well. We don't need mobile development, that should be fine. Yeah, the rest of it should be fine. Alright, modify, click yes. It should be relatively quick, which would then allow us to actually do this. Yeah, I saw that as well. I think you and I were looking at the same forum post, Jagu. But then later on down the line, like a little further down, there were some people complaining about if they did that, then like different errors started popping up. So I don't know. It's always a bit tricky. Also because this is all users communicating with each other rather than Epic saying like, oh, interesting, you've got this problem. This is how you fix it. This is like the solution, basically. And they don't do that because they're busy with making the engine rather than, you know, fixing these problems. So we'll see if this does it. I do know that that I had to do something similar last time. So let's see if this works. Let's just see if it works. I'm hoping we can still like build it before I need to go, which is like in 5 minutes. So come on, CPU, work faster, work harder. None of that 27% shit. Go to 100%. Install all of it simultaneously, please. Please go quicker. So is there... I don't know if anyone in stream knows this. I don't. But obviously there's still, at the moment, there's still like anywhere between 75 and 80% left of CPU capacity, basically. Is there a limitation in installing content, like an application like Visual Studio, where it can only parallelize so much? Is there a limitation based on the application, or is it a CPU limitation? Because I sure hope not. Like, I hope it's not a CPU limitation. Because then, why the hell did I buy such an expensive CPU? I don't know. I know very little about hardware, so I'm always interested to learn more, right? So, I don't know. Come on. You can go faster than that. Right, yeah. $. I did see, and maybe I should have waited with buying my new build, basically with Black Friday, but I did see that there was one company where I bought the 12900K from for like 600 euros, I think, which is really quite good. They were now offering the 13900K, right, the latest generation of Intel CPUs, for like 850. So it would have cost me like 250 more now. But I don't know if the difference between the 12900K and the 13900K is significant enough to justify that price difference. Because that was the Black Friday deal. Like, if it was not Black Friday, then it was like $1,000. So, you know. Alright, it's finishing up. Let's in the meantime already close Unreal so we can restart it in a second. There we go. Oh, an update as well? Alright, we'll update it at the same time. Just get it all updated, you know. There you go, that's much less. There you go. It's blasting through. There we go. Downloaded. And installed. Cool. Then we're completely up to date. Like, this won't be a recent issue, but I know. Come on. Finish up. This might take a while. Unacceptable. Finish up sooner. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's try this one more time. Or 2 more times. We've got 2 minutes to get it done. And then I'll upload it to like an HIO page tomorrow, and I'll share it in the Discord. So then that way we can all... Oh no, you're still here. Why? Instantly. Just instantly. Still fills on the same thing. So, okay, hang on. One more solution, potentially, to just remove this error. I could go into my C drive. I could go into my program files, Epic Games, the engine, feature packs, and then I could just say Virtual Reality VP UPack. Boom, gone. I've deleted it. Let's see if it then still fills. Yes, it still fills, just not on the same thing. Oh no. Oh no, it does still on the same thing. What? Error in feature pack. Well, but it's not there anymore. I've deleted it. How? This shouldn't be happening. Also, what's this about? Mounted pack file. Mount point root. May not be accessible until a corresponding UE5 UFS mount point is added through registered mount point. Whoa, this seems pretty important. I can probably let's see, where is this? There we go. This might have something to do with there's a whole thread about this one as well. There's someone that pasted their log in the entire forum post, which is insanity. Please just use pastebin or something. So it's saying that, or a user is saying that you have to install .NET Core 3.1 SDK, not a runtime. And this user had a .NET 6.0 SDK installed, which was apparently not the right version. Why would it do that? So this is .NET 4.8. Let's just get all the .NET packages. And then someone else said could try building without pack files. So I'm also separately downloading the .NET Core 3.1 runtime installer. I'm just installing all of it. This is all through the official Microsoft website, so should be safe. And the last thing I want to try, all at the same time, because that's what you do. You try multiple solutions at the same time. Just want to set this to use project setting, and then package project. No, okay, that didn't make a difference. Okay, figured it might have made it. Oh, hey, look, that error is gone. This is how you do it. This is it. All right. Okay, we're installing all of it at the same time. All right, there we go. Restart one more time. Damn, it really peaked up to 100. Finally, it's doing something. All right, let's pray. Let's pray for this to work. I've already gone 3 minutes over. I need to be somewhere. Okay. Platforms, Windows, package project. Ah, balls. Okay, it's still not working. Okie dokie. This requires a bit more of me looking into it. I'll look into this tomorrow. Let me change stuff. Hang on. There we go. We're so close. We're so close. We did finish the prototype. We did. I double promised, and we did it. We finished the prototype. Like that is undeniable. So big claps for me and for all of you for suffering through this. Plans are meant to be guidelines. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm going to look into this issue tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, somewhere. And then hopefully I'll be able to post it in Discord. For those that are curious and are watching, let me paste a link that you all can use to join if you felt like it. Obviously you don't have to, but if you want to and you want to talk more game development, then of course we can. And then we actually won't raid someone today, we'll raid someone in the next stream, which should be perfectly fun. Alright, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, bye everyone!